All right, Mark, we're going to go ahead and get started. After reviewing your video analysis, and you'll see what I'm talking about, probably the biggest bang for your buck is just going to be just as far as mechanically, just making some adjustments to your hip flexion so that you're not overstriding so much. It's not just as simple as something as, 180 strides per minute, quick steps. Yeah, that's true, but when you're running hard, it's going to come down to really having a long stride. We'll get to that. First, I want to kind of show where we're seeing some weakness. You can see a little bit of a crossover as your glutes fall in a little bit. You can see your foot is just kind of crossing over to your right side. That's just simple hip strength, lack of mobility, lack of strength. We can see it there. Your right now is crossing over to your left, that center line. Here we can see your right glute collapsing. And again, this is just all simple basic stuff that most runners deal with. We need stronger glutes, stronger core, especially with that lateral hip strength. You just need a lot more of it. Now from the side view, we're going to take a look at this overstriding and this heel strike, which is basically just putting on the brakes. Every time your foot hits, you're not really carrying momentum forward. You can see right here, ideally we want this foot landing under your center of gravity as close as possible underneath your pelvis. And so right here we can see as you launch from your left, there's not a lot of knee flexion. In other words, your knees don't come up very high. And yeah, you're not running full speed, but this is a tempo pace that you're running at where we need to fix the mechanics. And really what it comes down to is just that knee flexion, getting your knees up. And here's the side view. I want to go ahead and just do a side-by-side comparison. Right here, you can see that heel strike again. And here we go. I want to take a look at this picture. You can see with, I think it's, Shalane Flanagan, this 90-degree angle. She gets that. This is what I'm talking about, hip flexion, or I'm sorry, knee flexion. She gets that knee up. So when she launches on her left, she's covering a lot of ground per stride. She covers a lot of ground. Your trailing leg, when it comes forward, you're just not covering a lot of ground, and you're just kind of flopping it out there, landing on your heel. And so that's what I'm getting at. So again, a lot of times people are like, to fix overstriding, it's not that we just want quick feet or shortened stride. It's really comes down to knee flexion, getting your knees up, covering a lot more ground like Shalane Flanagan was in that picture, and that can fix it. So I hope this helps, and I'm available for questions or concerns. Take care.